We know exactly who we dealing with.
If you won't give back what you stole, it's gonna get real bad for you.
Franklin is going to war. He's trying to bring this entire operation crashing down.
Even after all of this, this is about survival.
Do it. End this shit right now.
What up, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mo.J and we are locked in. Snowfall, season 6, right down the street. This is what's next with our girl, Auntie Louie, Queen Louie, whatever you want to call it. This is what's next for her. So we're going to give a little bit of predictions and theories about what she got going on. She might still be trying to expand. I don't know, man, but season 5 was wild. And from this trailer, it looks like Louie's got a lot on her plate. So before we jump into this and break it down, if you like Snowfall content, breakdowns, theories, and predictions like this, hit your subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Make sure you hit that like button and follow me on Instagram right here. Now, let's break down what Louie and Jerome got going on. I'm throwing them two together, primarily focusing on Louie, but Jerome is right there because he's following behind her and he hasn't been making any decisions on his own at this point. So this is what's next for Auntie Louie.
FX's Snowfall.
Over the last couple of seasons, we started to see a new development when it came to Auntie Louie's character. Remember, at first, she was just Jerome's girlfriend. She was kind of, saying low-key. She wasn't really doing nothing. Jamming Jerome was making money. She stepped out. Now she's making moves. She's talking about expanding. Well, in season 5, she ended up going behind Franklin's back. And we already broke down Franklin telling Louie not to do certain moves, but she did it again. And this time she took it to a grander scale. Now she's working directly with Teddy, getting the work from him, and it cut Franklin out. Now, this is where things could get ugly because her and Jerome, they're married now. They had their honeymoon last season, and moving forward, Jerome still has love for his nephew, but he's been leaning towards more of whatever Louie has to do or say. He's been agreeing with it, wrong or right. He's been right there next to her. Even with all of these boss moves, we start to see Jerome question everything that Louie has going on. So it's not only Franklin questioning what she's doing, Jerome is doing it also. And Jerome is seeing that maybe Franklin was right about a couple of things, but at the same time, he's jamming Jerome. Before Franklin got into the dope game, jamming Jerome was selling the weed. You see what I'm saying? So now his wife, she's took up the role of the queen pin. He's right there, but is he really the kingpin or is he just the husband to the queen pin? You see where this is going? So for him, looking directly at Louie, it's kind of tough for him because he loves her, no doubt. He'll do whatever he can for her. We've seen him risk his life to go and save Louie throughout all of these seasons. Whenever she got in trouble, when she stepped out with another woman, it didn't matter. Jerome was always there. But one thing Franklin is trying to convince Jerome on is you need to watch her. She's making reckless moves. So I think Jerome is going to really realize that moving forward. And we've seen in the trailer, Franklin pulls a gun on Jerome. And Jerome is at the point where it's, hey, if you're going to pull the trigger, pull the trigger. Because it seems like he's fed up with all the nonsense he's dealing with at home and his family being spread apart. Cissy, Franklin on this side, him and his wife on the other side. Gustavo is very interesting because he plays a role with almost every character on the show when it comes to the dope. He knows who Leon is. He doesn't deal directly with him, but we see in the trailer that he's going to be working with Louie, giving her the word from Teddy. Now, my theory is Franklin and Louie, they may put their differences aside and even bring in Gustavo. And these three partner up to get rid of Teddy. And the reason for that is, one, if they can get enough work before all of this crumbles down on Teddy, because we know that the government is looking at Teddy thinking you need to shut everything down. If they can get enough work, they have enough that they can hold that over. Gustavo can finally go free. And the differences between Louie and Franklin at this point, it can be squashed if Franklin can receive a little bit of that money, maybe even 50%, just 30 million out of the 70 plus million that he took. So Gustavo, he's going to be given a little bit of information here and there, little breadcrumbs to Louie throughout the season, in my opinion, because they're working together, and he really wants to get the hell from up under Teddy, just like everyone does. Right now, Teddy has a control because he has the dope and he had the backing from the government. The only problem with my theory is Franklin has already put it in Kane's ear that Louie did this. One thing we know about Franklin, he's never backed down from anything. And if he can think of a way to get through a situation, he's going to do it. So maybe that theory won't work, or it could work before Kane puts the call out to get Louie. But we know that Franklin wants his money back. Louie has his connect. So he had to tell Kane. Now this could be bad, and this could be one of the reasons why Jerome said what he said. Go ahead and kill me, because he doesn't want to be in between all of this. But this doesn't have anything to do with Jerome. It's the two power. Snowfall, Franklin, Snowfall, Louie. These two are competing for the same product, the same territory. And right now, Franklin has nothing. So he has to get Louie out of here some way, somehow. So I don't know, man. That theory might work, but I could see Louie, after she finds out that Kane knows that she was the one to do the shooting, I could see her going to Teddy to try to get some kind of backup. And if Kane can't get a hold of Louie, believe he's going to disrupt everything she has going on in the streets. Now it's going to be up to her to figure out how to maneuver through all of this. She's got to watch her back from Franklin, from Kane, and it ain't no telling who else is in these streets looking for him. Of course, we got the law. So right now, the Battle of LA is on, and I don't know who's going to take it over, but I don't know if I could see Louie making through season 6. Whether it's by the hands of Kane, Jerome, and the reason I say Jerome is because he wants his family back together and he knows that Louie is tripping. Maybe Teddy. Who knows, man? But it's looking like it might be the end for Auntie Louie. Maybe even jamming Jerome. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that, though. All right, what do you think? Auntie Louie, is she making it through season 6? And if she doesn't make it through season 6, who's coming after her that could really put up a fight to get her off of these streets? Kane, Teddy, Franklin, Jerome? I don't know, man. It's a couple of people out there that are looking directly at Louie and they want answers. But let me know what you think. Where was I wrong? Where was I right? What are your theories? Is Louie going to make it? If you like Snowfall, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'm out.